order ID got, both the tables order ID got linked. Okay. So don't worry, I will record the, previous one. I will, share it. Okay. So if I double click on this, it will open up the edit relationship window. You will see, what is happening there, how it created the relationship. Look here, you can see the many to many here, right? You can see the many to many here. The cardinality, we can see many to many. Okay. So what are the different cardinalities are there? One is the one-to-one, one-to-many, many-to-many, many-to-one, right? So many-to-many is there. And then the cross filter direction here, we can see that, right? So single order fact filters fulfillment. And if you click on the drop down, you can see that single fulfillment filters order fact both. Here I have selected the order fact filters the fulfillment because I want this table to filter this table. Hence, I have chosen this option, single. So usually we find single both, only these two properties were there in the cross filter direction. Since these two tables are having many-to-many relationship, look here, in both the tables, order ID got selected here, right? So here what happened? The order fact filters, this is what I want to do that. Okay, for each order, we want to check how many number of quantities raised, how many number of items got shipped. Okay, hence I need to use this as a base table, and I need to filter this table. Though it is a many-to-many relationship, it is possible in Power BI latest version. You can implement many-to-many relationship without creating a bridge table. Then true, they'll ask, is it possible to create a many-to-many relationship without having a bridge table? That is possible, but that is not the best practice. Even Microsoft suggests the best practice to create a bridge table between the many-to-many tables, because with the bridge table, you can make your report more robust. You can make your data model more robust. Okay, let's first look at this one. Okay, I just go here and then look here. In this case, order ID and how many orders we raised it. I'll just go and show you the tables. Look here, this is my order fact table. You can see that 1001 is the order ID. In this order ID, two products got ordered, right? Product A and product B. The corresponding order line is 1 and 2. In quantities, in order line 1, 5 quantities they ordered it, customer. Here 10 ordered. And then here I'll just show you the fulfillment. It's a shipment fact table. Here 1001, you can see 3 lines here, right? 3 orders, right? The order ID repeats 3 times, right? 1001, order line 1, 2 items they ship. And again 1001, order line 1, they ship 3. 1001 order 2, which means product 2, right? Product B or product B, right? Product 2 or product B, they shipped it 10. So in order fact, I'll ask a question, you need to tell me, okay? So 1001, right? In order line 2, how many products they ordered? 10, right? And if you see the shipment fact table or the fulfillment fact table, for the 1001, order line 2, they shipped the entire quantity, right? Fine. And but in the case of order line 1, they shipped them, they shipped it in 2 different parts. The first shipment, fulfillment ID 50, they shipped it 2, and then remaining 3, they shipped it in next time. Okay. So that's how they did it. But since these two tables, order ID columns are having duplicate values here, okay, when you create the relationship between these two tables, obviously it creates a many-to-many relationship between these two tables. This is possible in Power BI desktop without having a bridge table. You can also create a many-to-many relationship between the tables, but this is not possible in the traditional way of creating the data model. For example, you don't use Power BI, and let's say they have some data warehouse, they want to create some tables using SQL commands, create table, you create the tables, and then those two tables you insert the data, and after loading the data in both the order fact table and fulfillment table in your SQL server, or any other RDBMS table, database. After loading the data, you will realize, okay, these two tables have many-to-many relationship. So only when you create a bridge table, you will be able to filter those two tables data. Whereas in Power BI, you don't even need a bridge table to implement a or to create a relationship between the many to or to implement a many-to-many relationship. Okay. Here if you see here the quantity order fact table, you can see the quantity is ordered quantity. The fulfillment table, you can see the other fulfillment quantity. How many products they ordered, in which order, and how much we ship. Okay, that is what the manager wants to see. So for that, look here, I have clicked, I have selected this table visual. I simply dragged and dropped, look here. So what columns that I use it from which table? First, you need to select this table visual. On the right side, you can see, something like this, right? Columns. In the columns, you can see order ID and fulfillment. If you keep the cursor on top of the order ID, you can understand the fulfillment table order ID. I brought it here. And then the fulfillment ID, I have mentioned, sorry, not this one, ordered quantity. Yeah. So this is the one we are interested. Product description, quantity, and fulfillment quantity. Okay. The product description, product table, it comes, yeah, quantity. So this is the order fact table. This is a fulfillment fact table. Okay. Fulfillment table, order fact table. So the order fact table consists of the ordered quantity. The quantity is nothing but ordered quantity. So the fulfillment quantity is coming from the fulfillment table. Okay. Since these two table, fulfillment and order fact table, are having many-to-many relationship, since Power BI, with Power BI, we can create the many-to-many relationship without the bridge table, right? So we can do this one here. So here, I have linked the product dimension table also. So if they want to see the product name also along with the order ID, that is also possible. Instead of product description, you can use the order ID also here, okay? And here we can see that, ideally we can use the order ID so that you'll get an idea. Okay, let me do one thing. I will just, here it is there, order ID and fulfillment quantity, okay? And we can see that, this visual, not this one, yeah. Here, the 1001 fulfillment quantity, ordered quantity was 15. Okay, here the order ID comes from where? Order fact, and the quantity comes from order fact, and fulfillment quantity comes from fulfillment table, right? And here, let me do one thing. I'll just move this up. 1001 15. 1001, yeah, we have seen one, 15, right? Both in order one, total quantity was 15, okay? And then if you go to the fulfillment fact table, in 1001, total fulfilled quantity, right? So 1001, we can see this much. It is not showing the correct thing here. One second. Order fact and fulfillment. 1001, how many units they ordered? 1001. We can see two lines here for order ID. So 10 plus 5 is 15. This is fine. And then if I go to the fulfillment here, and order ID 1001, yeah, three lines are there, right? So here, ideally 13 plus 2, 15 should be there. Okay. And here, I don't know why it's not showing correctly. 1 second. I'll just move this up. Here, order ID 1001, only three orders are there. Fulfillment quantity 253, order line quantity, order ID. Okay, this order ID comes from where? Order fact. Okay, let me do one thing. I will just pull this order ID here. Sum and fulfillment quantity was sum. And I will do one thing. I just go here, don't summarize. Here also I will do one thing, I don't summarize. And order ID, don't summarize. Okay, better I will create a fresh table. One zero zero one, and the quantity is this one. 1565 up to this fine, and fulfillment ID, sorry, the fulfillment quantity. So 1001, 1 second, let me just check on fulfillment. 1001, we can see that 15 items got shipped, right? But it shows only 3 there. So 1, 3, and let me just check what is the problem here. 1002. Product A 5, yeah, here it shows 5 and 3. Product B 15, 3. Okay, no, it's something wrong. 1 second here, let me just check. Let me check the relationship once again. Here, the relationship is order ID and order ID, correct, and many to many. Single order fact table filters the fulfillment table, right? Yeah, correct. Relationship is correct only. Here, the order ID 1001. 1 second. So this one, come 1 second. Let me just check as order right, order fact and order line quantity. Okay. 1001, it shows, did I apply any filter? Nothing. 1001, order line 1, 5 and 2 is 10, and 1003, right? Correct. And here you have the fulfillment ID, and these values are there. Yeah, so fulfillment ID. And but here, okay, let me do one thing. I will just drop the order line also here. Order line. So now we can see that in order line, I don't want to do sum here. 1001, in the order line 1, 5 quantity, order fulfillment 15. 1 second. 210. Okay, okay, okay. So here, both put together, 15 got shipped, hence it is repeated. And here, the two, okay. So the ordered quantity was 5. Okay, both put together, okay, the order ID 1001, both order line put together 15, right? 15, it got shipped. And ordered quantity in line 1, 5. Yeah, line 2, order line 2, 10, right? So this is product A 5 ordered and product B 10 ordered. Both put together 15 got shipped. Okay. So this one I know is getting repeated here because we have removed the yes, sum is there here. Here also sum is there. Since we have used the order line, it gives me the detailed data here. But both put together, it gives me 15 here. Okay, and 1002 here they have order line 1. They ordered 5, and order line 2 they ordered 1. So, but they have not yet shipped this one 1002. Let's go and check that one. The fulfillment 2 1002 order line 1 5. Okay. There is some data issue here, data issue or what? Okay, 1 second here. Sorry, that is my different table. Order fact table 1002. Look here, 1002. Order line 1, 5 item got shipped. So there are 2 order lines in 1002. Okay. And in 1002, only 1 order line is there. So what does that tells? What does that tells? 1002 order line only order line 1, which is product A only they ship, and 1002 order line 2 they did not ship it. That is pending. Okay, so that is why we are not able to see the order line 2 quantity is 1 here, but it shows 5. That means so only 5 item got shipped. Okay, this one gives the confusion. That's the reason why if I remove this one, you can see that 1001 15 items ordered and 15 items fulfilled. 1002 6 items ordered and only 5 got shipped. So 1003 they have not yet shipped. Correct. Now it is coming out very clearly. Order fact quantity and fulfillment quantity. Okay, it's all sum. So is it clear? So 1001, how many total units ordered? Or all these items got shipped? Okay, for that, how do you need to verify it? Go to fulfillment 1001. All the orders put together, all the order lines put together, right? So 1001. So we can see that 3 records. I'll just filter it here and I'll just show you. So how many items got fulfilled in the fulfillment table or shipment table? 10 plus 3, 15, sorry, 13 plus 2, 15, right? Okay, I'll just clear the filter. And then in 1002, see this one, 1001, 15 items ordered, 15 items shipped. 1002, only 5 items got shipped in that order. And then if you go to the fact table, you can see that here 1001, how many items ordered? Please guys, wake up here. Please concentrate here. 1001, 15, right? Yes, 15 items got shipped. And 1002, how many ordered, how many shipped? So 6 items ordered, whereas only 5 items got shipped. Okay. Now it is correct. Whatever it shows is correct now. Okay. Now it shows. So ordered 1001, 15 items ordered, and we have shipped 15 items. Whereas 1002, customers ordered 6. Out of the 6, 5 they ordered it in order line 1. 1 they ordered it in order line 2. So only the 5 got shipped. Okay. The other order line, they are yet to ship it. So that way, right, the management can track how many number of items we receive, orders received it, how many units we received, how much we shipped, and how much we are yet to ship it. So by looking at this, they can understand, they are yet to ship one more item, right? One item is due here. And when it comes to order ID 1003, 5 items ordered, but we have not yet shipped anything. So based on which they will do further root cause analysis. Why we have not yet shipped? When did this item got ordered? So why we have not yet shipped, right? So this report is very much helpful. So here the quantity column comes from a many side of the table. The order fact table, the fulfillment. This column comes from fulfillment table. Even this one also many side. Both of them are many side. many-to-many relationship, we can create it without using any bridge table. Like, look here, in the case of account and customer table, right? Account customer, this is a bridge table. We have used it. Here a single account can have more than one customer. Each customer can have multiple accounts, right? More than one account. So, many-to-many relationship. Hence, we have created the bridge table. But in this case, both of them are factable. If somebody tells you to filter the fact tables, more than one fact tables, right? This one fact table is another fact table. In that case, obviously it's a many-to-many relationship. Close your eyes and say it's a many-to-many, but still, just look at, which columns you can use it to filter these two tables, okay? Order ID only you can use it because order ID is the column you can use it to filter it. But single order can contain multiple order lines, and a single shipment can contain more than one order lines for each order, right? So since multiple records, see, put it in simple, order ID in both the tables have duplicates in it. Whereas here, this is a one-side table, many-side table. The account ID in this table contains unique values. But here, the account ID got duplicated. Whereas here, the order ID in both the table are duplicated. Okay, here also duplicate order ID is there. Here also duplicate. That is the fact, right? Each order, customers can order more than one item also, right? So here, what happened? The multiple shipment, for a single order, multiple shipment can be there. Single order, multiple shipment can be there, right? So hence, these two tables have many-to-many relationship. Without bridge table, we are able to filter order fact table. So we are able to filter the fulfillment table using order fact table. But this is the beauty of Power BI Desktop. You can directly create a many-to-many relationship. But even the traditional system in SQL Server, all the things, right? You cannot create many-to-many relationship directly. You need to have a bridge table. But here, without bridge table, you can create the many-to-many. This is important question. So one of my students, she attended the interview. They asked this question. After the interview, she called me and asked me, what is it possible? Yes, it is possible. But she started, debating with, no, it is not possible and all. Okay. So, but she did not attend this session. That's why she got confused. Okay. So it is possible, but it is not a best practice, guys. Creating a many-to-many relationship between the tables, directly, it is not a best practice because your report will not be robust. Okay. Your model is not robust. Sorry, your model is not robust because, for example, if I wanted to use my product table to filter the order fact table, and also if I want my product table to filter the fulfillment table, you need to create the relationship directly here, right? If you have a bridge table, the bridge table, if you have, all the necessary, columns, for example, in the product table also, right? If you can, here you have the fulfillment ID, you need to include the product ID also here. So in that case, you need to include the product ID and product ID. If you want this table, if you want to use your product table to filter the fulfillment table, and if you want the product table to filter this table, right? You need to create the, relationship between these tables. And again, if you have the bridge table, you can make your report more dynamic. So here, what happens, there is a limitation here. Or you can use this table to filter this table using order ID only. Okay, if I want to, use the fulfillment, let's I have a fulfillment date table, date dimension table. If I want the date dimension, which quarter, how many units we sold, or let's you want to see how many number of units sold by quarter, or sorry, shipped, right? So in that case, your report, you cannot, with this, you cannot do the filtering. Okay. Hence, you require the bridge tables. That is the best practice. But without bridge table also, you can do the filtering. You can create, you can implement a many-to-many relationship. Okay. That is possible. So what is the requirement? The reporting requirement, something like that. Your manager wants to see, against each order, how many units, how many quantity ordered, how many we have shipped. Okay. Here, with this, they can make out quickly in order ID 1003, we have not yet shipped. And here we have shipped, but only one item is still due. We need to ship one more item. So for that, when you drag and drop the order line here, so what will happen is it will give the itemized level, itemized detail, right? Transaction level detail it will show here. So this is another scenario to implement the many-to-many relationship. Okay, but the best practice is you have to use the bridge table. Otherwise, what will happen is you have you are limiting the your options are limited here, right? You have some limitations here. Okay, so you can use this table to filter this table using order ID only. You cannot use any other column to filter this table, any other table if you want to filter this one, that is not possible. Ideally, you can create a bridge table, or you can create additional dimension tables, full date dimension, separate date dimension for fulfillment. And then you have the separate date dimension for the order fact table, so that each quarter, let's say if you want to compare quarter by quarter, right? So quarter one and quarter two, how many units, quarter one, how many units we received the order, quarter two, how many orders we received it, and how many units we fulfilled in both the quarters. Parallelly, if you want to compare it, obviously you need to have additional tables or the bridge tables. Okay, without that you cannot make your model more robust. So this wraps up the many-to-many relationship. How to implement many-to-many. We have seen two scenarios. The one scenario which I discussed in the previous session was the account transaction table and customer table. Okay, so in that case, we have created a bridge table. With the help of the bridge table only, we are able to filter it. But still, with the bridge table and the other table, I have created the bi-direction relationship. Okay, only then we are able to filter the transaction. Customer table can filter this one. Otherwise, customer table cannot filter this table. Though you have the bridge table created here, still, this table needs to communicate back to this one. Hence, you need to enable the bidirectional. I told you to create a DAX function for how many of you have completed this assignment? I shared the report. For that reason only, I shared the report file. How many of you have completed that one? Instead of explicitly enabling the cross filter direction both, use the DAX function. Okay. So for example, when you wanted to use your customer table to filter the transaction table, that time you need to enable this bidirectional relationship dynamically. Programmatically, you need to enable this one. So this is still due from your side. Please work on this. And other scenarios without the bridge table, also you can create many-to-many relationship between the tables. Okay, this wraps up the many-to-many. Okay, I have some assignments. What I will do is this Monday, I'll sit together. I'll send it to you all. Okay, related to data model design. You can work on this. Okay. I have a little bit complex one is also there. I will share it to you all. You need to work on that and then send me the files. Okay.